In the United States, you should absolutely have the right to bear arms. When I lived in Turkey, I took myself out to the gun range. While I was there was a young boy. He couldn't be no more than 11 years old. He was there with who you could tell was his dad, uncles, and they even had to put him on the wooden podiums to be able to see. And he had the big guns and he was letting it go and was hitting the targets. I'm saying that because how many gun shootings do you hear happen from Turkey at their schools? It's not the gun that's the problem, it's the people behind it. In Canada, there's so many details in their process for you to obtain a firearm, to the point where in certain cases they may even go interview your spouse or even your former spouse. But then that can get tricky because there are people that have used the law against people that were innocent. And simply because they ran to law enforcement first, it gave them the upper hand in the sight of law, but it doesn't mean that they were just. It doesn't mean that they were not the antagonizer in the situation. But I say that to say this: in the United States, people should absolutely have the right to bear arms, but it's unfortunate that a lot of the wrong people have it within their reach, and then they abuse. Having a firearm is a certain power. If you've never used one or let go of a few rounds in the right spaces, it's a certain power that comes behind that, and you really have to be responsible with that. And unfortunately, here in the States, there are so many. And the crazy part is, when it comes to African Americans, we get bullied the most. Africans that come to this country have been bullied the most. How many times do you ever hear of them go as far as going to take the lives of students in those schools? I feel that if you look at a lot of the people that do these things, they tend to be Caucasian. I feel like it also comes with a sense of entitlement. And many of them really feel like nobody else should exist in this world but them. Look at the white kid that took the lives of black people and then had the audacity to say that the jury was too white, to not hold him in contempt of his charges when you took the lives of innocent people out of hate. There has to be a bigger conversation as to why the only thing that brings America